Good morning, everybody. I had an adventure this morning, so my live is a little bit later than normal. So I was raspberry picking this morning. Um, it kind of, some years I do it and some years I don't. The raspberry one, though, is it was a funny little adventure today. So we used to have raspberry bushes in the backyard when the kids were small, and my kids both love raspberries. And then my mother-in-law planted a whole pile of raspberries too at her place. But we redid some stuff in the backyard the last couple of years, and so they are gone in our backyard. And so I thought, oh well, I'll see if my sister wants to go picking with me. I actually wanted to go strawberry picking, but she has something wrong in her lower back. So she's like, well, I can't go strawberry, but I'll go raspberry picking with you when they're ready. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then, funny thing, we get out there today, and like last year, I'm pretty sure it was last year, or the year before, we went raspberry picking, and the bushes were as high as me. And that's typically what ours are like too here. And so we get out there this morning, and no word of a lie, the raspberry bushes were the size of strawberry bushes. So, good thing my sister brought her back brace, and I literally sat on the ground, super allergic to hay, so that was interesting. So hopefully I can. I'm not going to start breaking out in hives as we speak because I could feel them the second we got into the car. But so that's where I was this morning. Always love picking berries. So I thought we're going to do another little bit of a mash up today. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember this card. This is a gift card holder. I made it earlier in the year, in the not that long ago actually, probably. And this thin cut is one of my absolute favorite, the stitched flowers. So we had them, and then they sold out the first time. And I actually have a card workshop that uses them with the Zoe paper pack. And then relatively soon after that, I'm having my coffee now because I didn't have some earlier. So and then they were gone, and now they're back. But you guys, I'm just going to tell you something. If you check the retired list, you might want to grab these. They are so much fun and so easy to play with. I was super sad to see they're on there. So, like I said, you might want to grab them while you can. But a while ago, I made this gift card holder. And so it's a little pop-up one. Now let me see what happened to the gift card. Because I was playing around with it the other day, doing a different... I, of course, have like a stash of gift card holders that I can never find because I put them somewhere and then can never figure out where they are. But this one was super fun. So it pops open like this, and the gift card pops up out of the bottom. So that's kind of where this idea for this card started. But, so I'm just going to put that up here, so that it'll still be sitting there. I'll move my coffee. So like I said, if you want to see the video for that, it's just a little bit farther down. But, so I wanted to make a card with Seaside and use the flowers, and we're going to use a sentiment from the joy, share the joy bundle on the card. So that's what my plan is here. And we're going to make a little Z fold card. So I just have a regular card base, and I have scored it in half and folded it back. So that is at 2 1/8. So I've just scored it and folded it backwards. So, but I'm going to turn it this way, and our card is going to open like this. And my flowers are going to be the hinge, just like I did for the gift card holder. So I'll just show you what I've grabbed here. So this piece is from the seaside, and I'm going to make this the inside of my card. And so it's just the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And so we'll just, I actually probably should have taken a Benadryl before I started this, but I'll just be itchy until we're done. So it's funny, it's crazy hot here right now, and like I said, we've had no rain, and that's why the plants were so short. She said actually in the spring they didn't realize until it was too late that their irrigation system for the raspberries was broken, so it stunted their growth while they were underground. So okay, so then this piece, which is just the opposite side of the stripe, is because I thought it kind of looked like a little bit like a basket, and you would have flowers in a basket. I don't know. I thought they went well together. So this is 5 1/2 by 2 1/8, and I'm just gonna make that my front. But she said they didn't realize until it was too late that the irrigation system wasn't working. But it was so much of a difference versus last year. It was crazy. But just as my sister and I finished picking, I said, I think that it's going to rain. Like there's this big giant gray cloud. And okay, so I'm just making it flush with the top. Like so. So now the card's going to open like that. And I just have a piece of French vanilla. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment for the inside of the card. I kind of just want it to be like this. And I actually think I might put a zip strip across the bottom here too. Let's just see what I have here in my little box. Maybe I will add this one. Sorry, I was not expecting to be cutting paper, so all my stuff is all over the place. So I'll just cut my zip strip off. I wasn't thinking I was going to add it because the flowers will be over top of it, but I thought that might just be, yeah, I think we'll do that. Always blend by the seat of my pants. Okay, so then we don't need this long, but oh, there it is. I'm like, I know I just had my adhesive in my hand. But so it's been crazy hot here. So I'm thinking, oh, we're going to die out there in the field. But actually, it was not that bad because there was a super nice breeze, which I saw this morning. And then just as we finished, this big gray cloud came over, and I said to her, oh, I bet it's going to rain. But the funny part is, so I got home and walked in the door and put my berries down, and I opened the window because I thought, oh, I'll get a nice little bit of the breeze in the house because it's so hot and humid. The whole house is sticky. And I literally opened the window and it started to rain outside. So now it's even more humid in my house. But it was like one cloud. So there was like a lot of rain for like 3 seconds and then it was gone. Okay, so then I'm going to add my sentiment, I think, right there, like that. And I cut it a little bit longer so that, because I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to do, like if I wanted to do congratulations or happy birthday or the make a wish, or there's the thanks or just a note. That's cute. And then I could stamp the little heart there in raspberry. So I think we'll do the little heart and maybe the thanks a bunch. So now I just have, I think that the raspberries are going to be too valuable. We're just going to eat them. They were, so the berries were also super small, but I think we were less than an hour to pick our little container. Like you pre-pay for it. And then I bought pre-picked strawberries because they're so good and they're right at the end. And I didn't feel like going out into the field to pick them. So, and they are super good. Okay, first thing is I'm going to actually cut this to the right size. So I know how to gauge my Stampin'. And of course, because I was out all morning yesterday and part of the afternoon, Obi was not very, my dog was not very excited to see me leaving this morning. He wanted to come in the car with my sister and I. But he would not have been happy to sit in the car at the berry farm, so. But now he, of course, is like right underneath my feet. Okay, so let's stamp the little heart. I don't think I've actually used this yet. So we'll just test it first. Just have a little scrap here. We'll make sure that. Yeah, so Obi is sitting right underneath my feet. So I'm trying not to step on him as I step backwards to do things. Maybe I'll put my sentiment down here first. Oh, there's also the super cute one that says, I love you, too. I could have done that. That would have been super cute with the flowers on the front. Thanks a bunch, though. That goes with the flowers, I do have to say. Oh my goodness, that's awful. I can't believe I just did that. Well, we'll just flip it over and try again. I should talk less and concentrate on what I'm doing, probably. There we go. See, I just needed to close my mouth for a few seconds. Okay, and then I think I'll put that one there, like that, and maybe one on this side too, I think. There we go. That is super cute. Now, okay, put that aside. Because obviously at this rate, I'm going to end up with my ink on myself. Okay, so first I'm going to try and figure out just where I kind of want the flowers. So this is a smoothie flower, and then I have a raspberry flower. And I kind of want them to interlock just like that, because then they'll hold the card shut. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back of each of them. And so you can see I'm just interlocking them just slightly, like so. So that it'll just kind of hold the card front down like that. So I'm just making sure that this one is not too high up that it's going to interfere with my card closing. So, and then you can just play around with it. So I just randomly cut out layers of scraps that were sitting on my desk. Oh, that's so pretty. So then, now that I've done that, I'm going to add my sentiment in. Just like that. So if I'd actually laid my flowers down, I might not have put the second heart on there, because now you're not going to see it. So maybe I will just stamp that again, because you're not going to see it. So I just cut this at like 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, so I'll just do that again. There we go. I normally have my black Versamat down, and I just realized that it's not down, and that's probably why I'm having some problems with my stamping. But maybe I will actually move this slightly over also, now that I see what I'm doing here. Okay. There we go. This will be good. Okay. So now I just picked some, like I said, I just had some random extra pieces on my desk. So I'm just going to build the flowers, and you can decide if you want parts of it popped up or not. I am going to make this one flat and then pop up my center. So I'm just using a glue dot. And then I'll just use, so these are just the inside pieces from my shaker from the other day, sitting on the edge of my desk. So I'm just gonna find some pieces that are the right size and pop them on. So I just used the raspberry and the smoothie, and that's a piece of French vanilla. Oops, and I did that on the wrong one. It is not fun once you foam tape. Like, guys, I'm having some issues today here, obviously. Okay. See, you can tell I need my cup of coffee that's sitting on the side of my desk. But we'll just fix that up. Okay, take 2. There we go. That's how I wanted it. And then this one on here. And then I'll add my sentiment on the inside. There we go. So is that pretty? Okay, so now we'll put the sentiment on the inside. That's way better. I should have thought to put it farther over. Good old handy dandy Cricut spatula to the rescue. It has saved me more than once. It's very handy for peeling things back off when you don't like where they are. Okay, and then I'm just gonna, oh, maybe I will. I wasn't gonna actually add any leaves, but now I think maybe I will. So my leaves, I just cut them from Sweet Leaf. Yeah, Sweet Leaf. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee here because I'm thinking I'm definitely still asleep. Okay, yep, I like that. So again, I'm just going to add a glue dot and tuck them in there. So this was the second mashup for the week with the Seaside and the Bundle of Joy campaign. So don't forget, those things are just available till the end of the month. So don't wait too long. And if you want this stamp set, this thin cut set, this is a good time to add it to your order. So there we go. Isn't that super pretty? So do I need some gold gems on here? Why not? Yes, I should have finished my cup of coffee, I think, and before I started talking. And this might have all gone a little more smoothly. And because I drank my coffee black, of course it's sitting here getting cold. Ooh. So as always, if you guys have any questions about products or what I did, just give me a shout. But I think that turned out super cute. So, and it was just really a modification on something else I'd already done. So, like I said, if you want to see the video, it's farther down. And so here is what we made today. And that was not bad. I was trying to keep it a little bit quicker today. So under half an hour, that's not bad. And look at how cute that is. Okay, have a great day, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.